Hi everybody, welcome to a new video lesson. And this is, I think, lesson 7. Yes, 7th lesson. Me again, you again, and lesson again. Yes, this is unit 8. We are going to start, inshallah. Yes, open page 95 in your books. And the topic is the natural world. Yes, the natural world. Yes, you see a very beautiful picture here. Yes. Where does it belong to? Maybe it belongs to America. Yes, maybe this scene is from America, maybe somewhere else. Okay, let's open. Yes. Read these fun facts about the weather. Which one do you find the most surprising? Read these fun facts about the weather. Which one do you find the most surprising? Yes, these are some fun facts. It means eğlenceli bilgiler. Yes, for example. No two snowflakes are the same. İki kar tanesi bile aynı değil arkadaşlar. Wilson Bentley photographed over 400,000 snowflakes throughout his life and proved that fact. Yes, this guy, Wilson Bentley, proved this, that it's true. Bu adam kanıtlamış. 400.000 kar tanesini çekmiş hayatı boyunca ve hiçbirinin birbirine benzemediğini görmüş. Subhanallah, elhamdülillah, Allahu Ekber. Canada and the Northeast USA had an extremely cold summer with snow in 1816. This was because the dust from a volcano blocked the sun. Yes, they didn't see the sky clearly. They didn't see the sun. So sun didn't see them either. Canada and the Northeast USA had an extremely cold summer. Why was it? Because of volcano eruption. Evet, volkanın külleri gökyüzünü örtmüş ve güneşi kapattığı için en soğuk zaman yaşanmış, yaz yaşanmış. I always say, sun is nearer than it looks. The USA has more violent weather than any other country. The USA has more violent weather. Violent means şiddetli havası var. USA. On average, there are 10,000 big thunderstorms and 1,000 tornadoes and hurricanes every year. Yes, it's a very big number. They are very big numbers, guys. On average, there are 10,000 big thunderstorms. Ortalama 10.000 tane fırtına, çok şiddetli fırtına oluşuyormuş. 1000 tane de tornado yani hortum ve kasırga oluşuyormuş arkadaşlar. Yes. News. The first time that weather reports appeared in newspaper was in 1692 in England. Yes, before that, nobody could see a weather report in newspapers. Interesting. They started publishing and giving the weather report in 1692. 1992'ye kadar hava raporları gazetelerde hiç yer almıyormuş arkadaşlar. The temperature of lightning can reach 30,000 centigrade. Yes, very interesting. The temperature of lightning can reach 30,000 centigrade. When a tree is struck by lightning, the liquid inside the tree boils and turns to gas. As a result, the tree sometimes explodes. Yes. Demek ki arkadaşlar, şimdi yıldırımların ısısı, sıcaklığı 30.000 dereceye ulaşabiliyormuş. Ve bir ağaç yıldırım tarafından çarpıldığında içindeki sıvı kaynayıp gaza dönüşüyor. Ve bu yüzden de sonuç olarak patlıyormuş arkadaşlar. Düşünebiliyor musunuz? Yes, it's a very big explosion. In 1923, and we remember this year from somewhere else. Yes, our Republic festivals date also. In 1923, after the great earthquake in Japan, a fire tornado killed 38,000 people in 15 minutes. Very interesting. Depremden sonra 1923'teki depremden, büyük depremden sonra bir yangın hortumu, evet bir yangın hortumu, yangın kasırgası 38 bin insan öldürmüş ve 15 dakikada. Yes, very interesting. Which one is more surprising for you? Yes, or the most surprising? Maybe the Canada volcano eruption, or no two snowflakes are the same. I think all of them are interesting. Next. Yes, watch this video showing how to make a tornado in a bottle. Yes, tornado is normally a violent weather sample. It's an example of a violent weather. Yani şiddetli bir hava durumu. Değil mi tornado? Hortum dediğimiz şey. Have you ever seen this effect at home where? Can we see it at home? Biz evde görebiliyor muyuz bunu? Bakalım. Nerede görebiliyoruz? Watch and see. Yes, an interesting experiment. Yes. Let's see the question again. Where can we see this effect, this tornado effect? Yes, in our kitchens. We can do this with some simple bottles. Yes. When water empties from the bath or from a wash basin. Yes, we can see it in our wash basin. It means lavabolarımıza görebiliriz. Su akıtırken değil mi arkadaşlar? Su boşalırken bir yerden. Yes, the introduction part has finished. Now let's move to another part. Reading, yes. Yes, we see some weather conditions. What conditions are they? Look at these comments and decide what kind of weather they relate to. Right, wet, windy, cold, or hot? Is it still raining? Yes, what is it about? Yes, wet. Hold on to your hat. Hold on to your hat. Hat. It can go. It can fly away. Yes, windy. You look like a drowned rat. You look like a drowned rat. Drowned means suyun içinde boğulmuş, debelenmiş bir sıçan. You look like a drowned rat. Yes, about wet. Wrap up warm. It's freezing outside. Wrap up warm. Wrap up warm. It's freezing outside. It means iyi sarın, iyi giyin. Dışarısı çok soğuk, dondurucu. Yes, cold. The heat wave continues and temperatures will reach 41 centigrade today. Yes, it's going to be very hot. Yes, it's about hot. Several trees blew down in the recent storm. Several trees blew down in the recent means yakın. Bu yakındaki fırtınada ağaç devrildi. Yes, windy, fırtına. Windy, rüzgar. Turn on the fan and you'll feel more comfortable. Turn on the fan and you'll feel more comfortable. What do you take when the fan starts? I think, yes, hot weather. It makes you hotter. Yes. And next step. Read the article about extreme weather and find what these figures refer to. Yes, there are some figures. It means numbers. There are some numbers. What are they about in the text? Let's listen and fill in
Unit
the blanks.
8.
Unit 8.
Reading.
Reading.
The most
The most
extreme
extreme
places in the world. Do you love
Do you love
complaining
about the weather?
If you're the kind of person who dislikes feeling too hot, too cold, or getting a bit wet, then you would probably prefer to avoid visiting these places. If walking in the rain is not your idea of fun, then keep away from India during the summer monsoon. This is the seasonal wind that blows in from the Indian Ocean, so that between June and August, it hardly stops raining. A town called Cherrapunji in northeastern India gets about 11,000 millimeters of rain a year. For the rest of the year, inhabitants often have to walk long distances to find water. There are other places in the world that are wetter, but the rain doesn't all fall in such a short period of time. Imagine not having any rain for over 15 years. This happened in the town of Arica, which is close to the Atacama Desert in South America. Visitors to this strange landscape say it feels like being on Mars. They are not surprised to learn that NASA chose to test their Mars rover vehicles here. As for the driest continent, it is not what you expect it to be. Taking first place is Antarctica, with only 2 millimeters of annual rainfall. Scientists have been trying to decide on the hottest place on Earth for years. In 1922, they recorded a temperature of 58 degrees centigrade at El Azizia in Libya. Death Valley, California, has also managed to reach 56 degrees centigrade. When scientists began using satellites, they realized that they appeared to have been wrong. The ground temperature there once hit 70.7 degrees centigrade. Although Canadians would like to think that they hold the record for the coldest place, cities like Edmonton and Calgary, where the temperature dropped to around minus 41 degrees centigrade on November the 23rd, 2010, are actually quite warm compared with Antarctica. At the Vostok Research Station, near the magnetic South Pole, scientists recorded winter temperatures as low as minus 89 degrees centigrade. It's hard to believe that the climate isn't changing, as severe storms and hurricanes keep appearing in the news. The record for the highest wind speed ever recorded used to be held by Mount Washington in New Hampshire, 231 miles per hour, at its peak in April 1934. Then, a hurricane in Barrow Island, Australia, broke this record almost exactly 62 years later, with a speed of 253 miles per hour on April the 10th, 1996. Fortunately, sudden, extremely high winds like this are still a fairly unusual event. For example, Chicago in the United States is known as the Windy City, and there are other cities which are also famous for being windy. Cape Town, South Africa, Wellington, New Zealand, and Reykjavik, Iceland are among the windiest cities on Earth. One place where the wind almost never stops blowing is Commonwealth Bay in Antarctica. Once again, Antarctica wins the prize for having some of the most extreme weather on Earth.
Yes, reading has finished. Now let's fill in the blanks. Why are these numbers or figures refer to? What do they refer to? For example, 11,000 millimeter. Yes, it gets rain in India. Yes. Yes. Record annual rainfall çarpınca India. Yıllık yağış miktarı kaydedilen. 2 millimeter annual rainfall in Antarctica. Yes. It's very, very, very, very little. 58 centigrade in the hottest weather in Libya recorded, but was wrong. Yes. And 89 with satellites, it was recorded. Yes. Temperature in Vostok, Antarctica. It's the coldest place in Antarctica. And yes, 253 mile per hour. Saatte 203 kilometre hız rüzgar is the wind of storm. The wind speed measured in Barrow Island, Australia. Yes, ölçülen en hızlı rüzgar, fırtına. Yes. Next. Now, we have an activity here. You are going to fill in the gaps, fill in the blanks with these statements in the text. Yes, as you see here, this one, this one, this one. These are the gaps. You are going to fill in the blanks. You have 5 minutes to do it, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to pause it until you do it. Yes, you have 5 minutes to read and fill in the gaps here. See you after 5 minutes. Hi guys, time is done. Yes. Let's open the answers. Yes. B. 1B, 2A, 3C, 4F, and 5D. Okay? Have you taken them? Okay. Let's move to other part. Yes. Let's fill in the blanks. What do they mean? I think you know what they mean. Maybe you may not know this one. Continent, you know, yes. Very big land. Very big lands. Very big lands. Very big part of lands. Yes, büyük kara parçaları. We call it continent. Yes, kıta. Landscape means view, manzara, doğa manzarası özellikle bu dağ, taş manzaraları. Yes. You have 1 minute to do it. Then we are going to do it together. Yes. One minute is too long for someone? For some? Okay, be patient if you have finished. Yes, time's up. Antarctica is the driest, yes, continent on Earth. There is ice on the roads as the drops below zero. Sıfırın altına düşen ne? Temperature, of course, yes. The Mediterranean is usually warm and dry in summer. Which, yes, climate, it means iklim. Yes, Mediterranean climate is usually warm and dry in summer. Visitors to this region admire its beautiful landscape. Manzarasına hayran oluyor insanlar. The government warned people to leave town before the sevri. Sevri means very serious, ciddi, ileri derece fırtına. Yes, serious storm. African wildlife often travels a long distance. Yes, people go to a long distance to find water. They can't find clean and drinking water, fresh water easily. Yes, unfortunately, this is true. Yes, let's open. Yes, they're all correct. And next. Yes, there's a game you can play at home. Play a game, imagine the weather is hot, cold, wet or windy. Tell your partner something that's happening without mentioning the weather. Your partner must guess what the weather is like. For example, I'm lying on the beach. It's hot, yes. For example, I am wearing very thick clothes. Yes, it's very cold, it means. And my hair is very wet. Yes, it's rain, for example. You can do this at home also. Yes, we have finished the reading part and the introduction part together. See you in the next video lesson, inshallah. Take care until that time. See you. Selamun alaikum.